Hey Gemini, thanks for checking out your weekly forecast for November 15th through the 21st. Now I am setting the intention for the 15th through the 21st. However, we're having the lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 19th. And so whenever there's an eclipse energy, this is going to be energy that lasts for a while. So for some of you, what's coming up in this reading may be over the next few months. But we're going to connect here and see what messages are coming up for the Gemini collective here. And see what we're able to access. I feel like we need a couple of more good shuffles here. I like to make sure that the cards are very thoroughly shuffled. So we're going to get right on into it, my darlings, and see what's coming up. First card for the Gemini collective is the King of Pentacles. So traditionally speaking, this can definitely be earth sign energy or an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It can be you if you have an earth sign placement. Now, those of you that watch my videos, you already know in the weekly forecast, I like to focus on you and the ways that you're coming into these energies and less about other people. So the King of Pentacles is the Midas touch. The King of Pentacles is like you figure out what you have available to you, what assets are available to you, what skills or talents you have, and you figure out how to make them work for you and how to profit from them. Okay, so this can be that you have a talent that you're beginning to kind of put out there as like a hobby, and that's growing and flourishing and becoming a business, and you're finding yourself over time becoming self-employed. It can be becoming smarter with your money and investments. Midas touch, the works of your hands are blessed right now. Now, with the King of Pentacles, some of you have heard me say this, this card has a special meaning for me in my readings. Over the years, what I've come to realize for me in my readings, Spirit brings up the King of Pentacles when there's a really big opportunity coming your way. And it's something that, it's exciting for you. You really want it. But on the other hand, you think that you're not ready for it, or it's too soon, or you don't deserve it, right? Like, you might get like somebody offering you a job or an opportunity, and you're like, whoa, I must have really overly impressed them. I don't think they really understand my experience or who I am that they would offer this to me. This is out of my league. This is over my head. But that's the negative ego talking, right? They see something in you and they're offering it to you. They know who you are. And so to me, the King of Pentacles comes up to say, look, if you weren't ready for it, it wouldn't be here now. It's here now because you're ready for it. For some of you, it can be a move, like a door is opening up for you to move, and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready. If you weren't ready for it, it wouldn't be here now. That's what the King of Pentacles says for me when he comes up in readings. And so there's going to be opportunities coming in that some of you are kind of questioning or having second thoughts about, and this is just reminding you that you are ready and that you have the skills necessary to succeed. The next card that's coming up here for the Gemini collective is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, now the Three of Pentacles can definitely be collaborative energy or working with others in a work situation. Some of you have heard me say this before, but in a work situation, I see Three of Pentacles come up when you've been noticed. People see your potential. The higher ups see your potential. You may even feel or sense like they're paying attention to you, or they're watching you. They got their eye on you. And you're like, I don't know, I can tell they're talking about me. They're looking at me. They're coming over. They're walking over by my cubicle or my desk. And they're asking me what I'm working on or how things are going. And they just walk away. What is that supposed to mean? Why are they asking me how things are going? Am I not working fast enough? Did I make a mistake about something? We get kind of paranoid. We get kind of scared. Well, As they say, no news is good news, right? If there's a problem, they'll let you know that there's a problem. The reason why they're watching you is they're seeing your potential. And they have plans on, Gemini seems like they're going to be a really good candidate to move up or to get promoted. But let's figure Gemini out first. Let's figure out what about this company or what about this job Gemini enjoys doing. Like, where are Gemini's natural gifts and abilities? What do they seem to enjoy doing? What's going to be the best fit for us and for Gemini? They might tell you, hey, Gemini, when you come in tomorrow morning, grab a notepad and go, sit by so-and-so and take notes and learn what they're doing. And you might be like, what, am I not doing a good job in my job? Are they trying to put me in another department? It's that they're, as I said, studying you, and they're like figuring out like where are you happiest, or where are you going to be most productive. And so a lot of you are kind of being marked in a work situation to be moved up, to be promoted. Okay. Other ways in which the Three of Pentacles can come up is establishing like a new foundation in our life. You're maybe kind of shifting gears for some of you, right? And you're maybe kind of establishing yourself in a new career, or you're establishing yourself in a new relationship, or establishing yourself in a new city or new town. But the Three of Pentacles comes in with the energy of permanence, right? Grounded energy, foundation, setting that foundation, building a foundation for yourself. And this is directly connected to a lot of you Geminis who've been longing for stability. Maybe you feel like life has really been up in the air for you. Maybe you feel like there hasn't been stability, but now you're laying down foundations. The next card that's coming up for Gemini is the King of Swords. It's you. Welcome to the party, Gemini. This is you and your beautiful air sign energy. Obviously, air signs can also be Libra or Aquarius. But we are reading for you, and the King of Swords is coming up here, having to do here with, I feel, the element of negotiation. Okay? Now, the King of Swords is very logical. And the King of Swords is going to make good decisions. Sometimes the King of Swords can be representing an attorney, a lawyer, or an expert that we're getting advice or counsel from. So maybe as some of you are establishing a business or establishing this new foundation, maybe some of you are going to a lawyer or an expert for advice or guidance. That can be the case for some of you. Another aspect of the King of Swords is going to be a really expert negotiator, right? The King of Swords is really good at getting what he wants by finding the common ground, the common interest, and helping the people he's dealing with to realize how him getting what he wants is also going to benefit them. He finds the win-win in the situation. He's the master of resolution, the master of negotiating. And so as I feel a lot of you are laying down this new foundation or coming into this self-employment or promotion, a lot of you are going to find yourself with an opportunity to negotiate, right? Like you're being given an offer, but you're being given the opportunity here to negotiate it. So maybe it's like you're not taking the first offer, or you're getting multiple offers coming in and you're like, oh, well, I have this offer from this place or this person. How do you tend to, like, how do you feel about that? Do you want to match it? Do you want to beat that offer? You know, some of you might be in a situation where you've been kind of moving around a lot or going from place to place a lot. So as these offers are coming in, you're looking at it as like, I don't want to move again. I don't want to change jobs again. I don't want to have to go through changes again. Or I want this to be long term. I want this to be something that I'm going to do for a long time. So you're coming into having the courage to negotiate, to make sure that you're not settling, to make sure that you are getting all that you can. So for some of you, this might require doing a little bit of research, figuring out what the market value might be here, figure out what certain responsibilities might be for job titles. Are they having you do more than that job title? Are they having you do more than the typical job responsibility? What is the typical pay, right? Or what does this service typically go for? I feel for some of you, this is so very specific. It's not going to be for all of you, but I feel some of you are finding yourself in a situation. This might be for a younger Gemini. Maybe you're really skilled with computers or electronics or some kind of like repairs, but for some reason it feels like computers. And I feel like something is happening where you feel like you're getting absolutely hounded, absolutely nagged to help like a friend of the family. Like your parents are coming to you and they're like, come on, Gemini, help out the neighbor, or help out, nice, Mr. or Miss so-and-so from church. They're having a problem with their computer, or, the neighbor or your uncle or your auntie or whatever. Like they're really kind of keep like bugging you and you're like, I can't do it. I don't know. I'm not an expert, right? I don't know. I'm not like the Best Buy Geek Squad. I don't know. And they keep kind of like not harassing you, but like pressuring you or insisting. And you're like, okay, gosh, right? Like I'll see, I'll try. I can't make any guarantees, but I'll take a look at it. And I feel like you're taking a look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy to fix. And you're fixing it. And then all of a sudden, now you're getting all kinds of referrals. And now you're like, oh, wow, I just accidentally started a business, right? And maybe it's not IT, it could be something else for other ones of you. But I feel something is happening for some of you where you're very reluctantly going into doing something for somebody because you're kind of getting harassed into it or pressured into it. And all of a sudden you're like, whoa, it's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's actually pretty easy. And then all these referrals are coming in. So it's going to be up to you to kind of maybe do a little bit of research here and find out how much should you charge, right? How much should you charge? What is to be expected? What are some other services or things that you might kind of offer here to expand or increase your customer base? Obviously this isn't going to be for every single one of you, but I feel for some of you Geminis, it's like you're just very kind of accidentally starting a business, right? So that's an interesting message. That's an interesting energy to have coming in. Your next card coming up here, Gemini, is the Lovers. And this is a major arcana card. Anytime the major arcana cards come up, this is going to be a significant new chapter in our life, right? A significant crossroads, a defining moment. The things that you're experiencing are directly connected to what you came here to learn and what you came here to accomplish. Now, the Lovers card, traditionally, a lot of people see it as lovers, and they immediately think of romantic relationships or a relationship. And that can definitely be happening for some of you. I'm not going to say that that's not what it there's no way that that's what it means. But in the weekly forecasts, I focus on everything other than love. I'm going to apply the cards outside of love. The November love readings are linked in the description. You can definitely watch the love readings after this video if you would like. The December love readings will be up in a few days. So outside of love and romance, this is your card, Gemini. So for me in my readings, when I'm reading for a person and their major arcana card comes up, that's massive for me. That's really big for me because it's telling me that everything about this situation is directly connected to you coming into your full power, your independence, your authenticity, your true self. So it's a time that you're shaking off the conditioning or the programming. You're falling in love with yourself in a healthy, non-narcissistic kind of way. And the things that you thought were weaknesses or character defects, you're realizing are actually strengths that you possess. That when you are able to apply them productively, they're actually very valuable and helpful tools. So Gemini, this is you coming into your power. This is you coming into your success. This is you coming into your authenticity, right? And for a lot of you, it's coming in a very unexpected way. I feel an overall sense of independence. Like you're establishing this sense of independence and like it's my life, my way, this is how I want to do things. And you're feeling this sense of like freedom with this card coming up here. Now, Lover's card can also be about choices and decisions. When the tarot was first put together, the sixth major arcana card was not called the Lovers. Some decks called it the choice, some decks called it the decision, some decks called it the sacrifice. The Lover's card comes up when the universe is asking us, or our angels and guides are asking us, what do you really want? What do you really want? What is it that you are really passionate about? Or if you are trying to manifest love, what does that mean? Love is not the same for every single person. One person's dream relationship might be an absolute nightmare for somebody else. We don't all define love in the same way, or success in the same way, or passion in the same way, or happiness in the same way. So the Lover's card comes up to ask us, what does that mean to you? What are you looking for? What do you want to feel? What do you want to experience? What do you want out of this life? And so I feel, Gemini, that for you guys, a lot of this energy that's coming in is causing you to be very like reflective, like as we refer or as we say, like you're going inward, you're examining yourself, you're really contemplating your life and who you are and what makes you happy and what's important for you. I feel like you're really going inward and you're like going through this really intense self-examination and getting to know yourself and getting to know what you truly want and moving forward authentically. I feel some of you may be in some type of work, like some kind of career or some kind of business where you've created like a character of yourself because you've had to in order to succeed. And you're tired of it. You're like, I don't want to be this fake version of me. I don't want to be this character version of me. I want to be authentic. I want to be real. I don't want to be pandering to people. And maybe for some of you, it's not in your work. It might be in your personal relationships. But I'm feeling a strong sense of authenticity emerging. And you feel like, I don't want to fake it. I don't want to be fake with people. Which is interesting because the eclipse energy in Taurus is definitely revealing truth or having truth about situations be revealed. And so a lot of you are wanting to just be in your truth, I feel, Gemini. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those might resonate more for you than your sun sign. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you go to calendly.com/amethystangelite, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Thanks for watching, guys. Be well and take care.